Hello, 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 everybody. I believe I am live. Hold on, I'm gonna put my information on Do Not Disturb. And let's see. There. I'm sorry, I couldn't see the live on the screen here. Hi, guys. Happy Tuesday to you. If you're new here, if you're old here, welcome, welcome, and welcome back. I am your girl, Stephanie, aka Sassy Steph. I am hearing an echo, and oh, there it is right there. Yes, that should take care of that. Oh, I hope you guys are all doing well on today. I will have to be looking back and forth. Let me put my phone right here for a second so I can welcome people in. I see a Judy out in the chat. I did see, I think it was Charlotte earlier out in the chat. I am so happy that you guys are here on today, okay? I keep looking over here, but I should be looking right here. I hope you guys are all having an awesome day. Today, guys, we'll be working on the Allison Harris from Cluck Cluck Sew, her little mini sew pattern that I thought was super duper cute way back when. When I pieced it on a live with you guys. Now I am finally getting a chance to quilt it. So what we're going to do, hey, yo, Patty G. I want to just tell you guys about the notions that I'll be using on today. The first one is my quilted pineapple, pineapple. Slow your roll, girl. Slow down, slow down. The quilted pineapple ruler is the 5-inch straight ruler, and this is for long arm and your domestic machine. And you'll see the quilts in a little bit. I did mark it with my Mark Be Gone. Now they do have this pen when it's a full all Mark Be Gone or a full disappearing ink, but this is the dual one where you get half of each. And if the Mark Be Gone side is water soluble and the disappearing one is air soluble, so you need to mark it and make sure you quilt it within a couple of hours because your marks will be gone, okay? Yes. So we're not gonna stay long on tonight. We're gonna quilt this baby and get it done. And let's go get started. If you get a little motion sickness when the cameras move, I'm warning you. So, because I want to adjust it so you guys can see it, okay? Set that right there. And if you don't know, I have an Innova 22-inch. Let me rephrase that. I have the Innova Classic 22-inch. I'm sorry, I don't want to get my hand in the camera. There you go. The 22-inch, and his name is Tafari. He has been an amazing, amazing long arm for you, girl. And if you don't know what Tafari means, it is a Cameroonian name. It means he who inspires awe. A name that I have given him. And if you want to know what the back side of my bar says, it is a combination of two scriptures. It's when I am afraid, I put my trust in you, for I know you are with me. And as I'm working through the nerves on tonight, I know God is with me. Now, it does have a light, but when I turn it on, you see how it washes it out? So I'm not going to have it on for you guys. Our treasured home, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to set my phone down over here so I can see you guys. We'll go ahead and get started. The first thing I need to do because this is it's a mini quilt, I can go in all directions. Move this over some. In all directions, so I shouldn't have any problems. But what I need to do is, because the flimsy or the quilt top is not basted down, I do need to baste it down. I need to put it in basting mode. And my basting mode is three stitches, 3 stitches per inch. Let me, because I hadn't started this machine, I hadn't worked it yet. So it needs to set. Oh, cut this before I start it. I'm not liking that. That pull felt kind of tight. Okay, let's pick it up. And what I'm doing now is just picking up the bobbin thread, which seems to have gotten, hold on. Okay, there it is. I'm sorry, it got tangled. Okay, so let me start basting. And what I'm doing is just basting the very edge of the quilt top. And I'll be in the chat in just a moment. I just want to make sure I concentrate on what I'm doing. And because this is a mini quilt, I get to baste the whole quilt down all at once. So I am going to take advantage of that and do so right now. Okay. I do have my ruler plate on here, so I don't have the luxury of there it is. If you can push down a little bit on your fabric, you can straighten out any, what is it called, fullness in the quilt. So I might have to work in just a little bit of fullness because I see it right there. And all you do is smooth it right on in. Let's see who else all come in. Hi, Judy. Hi, Nancy. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you all for coming on tonight. And those who are not in the chat yet, thank you so much also for coming. I do appreciate it. Okay. My preferred stitch is 11 stitches per inch. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. I already have it set up. Now, as you can see, the markings, I have this is 2.5 inch wide strips. And then I I doubled it with a 1/2 inch away from that line. So I have 2 lines going in these directions. So how am I going to work this? That is a very good question. So what I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at this bottom edge here, and that way I can work my way from here to here to here and back, and go from there. So that's what we're going to do. I think I have a plan. Always try to work out your quilts before you start working on them, because that way things can move a little bit smoother. You also have to remember that when you're using the quilting rulers, your edge of your foot will be coming up against this. This is a 1/4 inch foot already on my long arm. So I have to make sure that when I place this, it's not directly on the line. I need to be at least a 1/4 inch away from the line so that I can stitch on my line. I hope that made sense to you guys. So what I'm going to do now is just bring my machine down. I think I'm going to start on this bottom line. Okay, now I know this is where my needle is right on the line. So I'm going to place the edge of my ruler right up against that edge and just keep it. I'm not pressing down super hard because you got to realize if I'm pressing down hard, I have this base on here, this acrylic base. If I'm pressing too hard, I won't be able to move. And my line will show that I look like I've been skipping some stitches. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I did my first line. Now I could go and just do these lines and just keep going like that, but I'm not because I want to make most of my time and have this process to go a little bit quicker. Now I might be in the way a little bit when I'm like this, but I'll hope not to be this way long. And if you have to stop, try to stop in a ditch so you can continue to progress. I am using my short ruler. Now, do I have longer ones? Yes. But this one fits in my hand the best. Now, what happens if you stray off the line? You know what? No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know because guess what? These marks, I'm gonna wipe them away, wash them away. So it's okay. Now, because this is hand guided. There's no such thing as being perfect. You don't have to worry about it. Now, if you don't like your stitches, feel free to frog. Feel free to frog. No one should make you feel bad about, not liking what you did and wanting to start over. But 9 times out of 10, once you wash the quilt, no one's gonna know. And if someone's paying that much attention to your work like that, I mean, if you're doing it for a show, oh my goodness. Yes, please do what you must. Do what you gotta do. Okay. Now, because I'm right-handed, I don't know if I want to go this way, which I could, or this way. But I'm afraid that if I come on this side, that it's going to be easier for me to push my machine off that line going this way. So I am going to go this way. And I'm just talking you guys through the process. It's no, while I'm working on this quilt, I like to share my thoughts of what my process of what I'm doing because this channel is called Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter. And when you think of the word memoirs, it's like a diary. I am letting you know my feelings and emotions of what I'm going through and while I'm going through. Okay. So right now we have this line right here. We got this line right here. And then we have this section right here. So what I'm going to do is I can go up. We're going to go up and we're going to continue working in the same W format. Okay. Guys, if you were online with us last night over at Rita, she has the hen party. Hi guys, I had a wonderful time over there on last night. And most of them know, well, and most of you guys know as well, that your girl is getting some chickens. I was hoping that they were gonna be here today, and they didn't come. I was so bummed, but I did go to the post office, and he did reassure me that they will be in the morning. So I was happy to hear that. Okay, now I have that. Now I'm gonna come back down. Down. Okay, and then I'm going to come down in this direction as well. Okay, I have this W done right here, the first one. I have the second set done. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this third one, and then that way all of them that's going up in checks, going up into my right, will be done. So in order to do this one, I have to come all the way up over onto the top. Okay, just wanted to check my fullness there. Now I feel like I'm rushing, and please know when you're quilting, that is the last thing you want to do is be rushing, especially if you're trying your best to stay on the line. So now I got the nerves out from going live. I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit because I want to try my best to be as accurate as possible. And that's that. And then we have one more line going that way. And you just slide your ruler. When you get comfortable with it, you will no longer have to turn your machine off and on to do it. You just slide your ruler. Okay, I have these lines done. Now what I can do is I'm going to come down here, come to this line right here. And do the same thing. I'm going to come down here and check. By the time it's all said and done, all the lines will be quilted. And I know we have been having problems with our internet, and I don't know, it's kind of funny how the internet was doing just fine, and then all of a sudden another competitor came into the area and had been talking about their internet. Oh yeah, you guys, you'll love it, da 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 da. And that very day, all of a sudden our internet started acting like behaving horribly. I mean, really bad. and it has not recovered. And these people, you know, we said, yes, well, of course, we'll switch with you to you guys. But they didn't have their stuff together because now they have to come, because it's fiber optic, they have to come and dig the line, and we have to wait 10 days. Well, Sunday, this coming Sunday will be that 10th day, so we have to wait. Okay, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know down in the chat. I can answer them for you. But again, this pattern is by Cluck. So, her name is Allison Harris. She does an amazing. She has beautiful patterns, and this one was from a book of minis because I wanted some quilts to hang behind me, especially when you know, of course, when you're doing YouTube and on lives and stuff like that, you would like to have some of your work hanging behind you. That was my goal for doing this one. So I am hoping to get this, well, I will get it quilted tonight. And now, I'm not going to kid you. The goal, now the thing is, okay, now when you going to bind it? When you going to bind it, girlfriend? So that will be my thing, to get it bound. Okay. So now, good, very good, very good. I have all of them stitched going to my right. Now I need to do all my stitching going to the left, which shouldn't be that many because I've done a lot of them already. Okay, let's see. You're quilted, you're quilted, you're quilted, you're quilted, you're quilted. Okay, is there anything that's okay? These going right here, and that'll be it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now, when you're doing ruler work, this is a good time to make this comment. I'm sorry, my shoulder is going to be in your way. Is to make sure that you're using a ruler that is made to do long arm quilting, or you know, or made to do the, for quilting. Do not use your acrylic 1/4 inch rulers for that, or 1/8 inch rulers for that. You need the thickness of that ruler, because what you do not want to do is to throw off your timing by letting that presser foot jump on top of the ruler. Not only could you mess up your machine, you can also damage your, not only, and your ruler, you can also damage your hand if it's in the way, okay? I am so sorry, but let me try to do it this way. Let's see, I'm going to try to do it this way will not be in your way. I'm just going to take my time and go slow with it. And I'm already off the line. But I'm not going to care. I'm not going to cry about it. I can't. It's too hard for me to do it that way. It's not in my brain to do it that way. I'm sorry, you guys got to see my shoulder. Okay, one more. Well, two more lines. I have two more lines. Actually, three more lines. have one more line to do, and that is this one right here. And voila. This mini is done. I want to make sure that I have all my lines stitched. Stitch, 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 stitched. I have all of my lines stitched. Guys, this baby is done. Now what I'm going to do is go around the blocks. I have a supper out of the way and dishes done. We did laundry today and it's all put away. I am tired. Hey, Kim. Yes. Judy, are you asking me where I'm located at? I am in North Carolina. I'm hoping not to be jumping in nobody else's conversation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stitch and ditch around these letters so they will stick out just a little bit more. And by doing that, you got to be really careful. My machine is protesting. It wants to go a little bit faster. And I'm like, no, I need you to slow down just a little bit. I need you to slow down just a little bit. Okay, let's come back this way. And let's go around this one right here. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to be in the camera. Okay. Now I went and I did the block itself, and I'm wondering should I do the actual letter? Well, since I'm right here, I might as well. Baby, I know. You want to go faster, but I need you to. Okay. I'm just going around the letters, guys. I'm sorry, it's requiring a little bit of concentration. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go down to the bottom here. And get to the next one. And there are times if I see something like a line that I messed up on, I will go and I'll make the correct line, and then that way I can go and unpick if an area that I messed up on, I wish I had my overhead camera where I can show you that. But I still haven't found that booger. I don't know what happened to it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now I want to go on this other side. Go back this way. I'm sorry I'm not in the chat. This part requires a great deal of concentration. I'm trying my best to stay in the ditch. And me and it and talking is not, won't be a good combination, okay? Let me go right here. Okay. Slow it down. Get onto this W. And then I want to sorry, I had to go over that line again because I messed up a little bit, and I want to take that one line of stitching out. Okay, let me go down here. Slow it down. Okay, the last. Okay, and let's make this baby pop. There it is. Woo! Got it. Are we using blue thread? Sorry, I'm a bit late. Hey, Angel girlfriend. No, honey. That is that mark. that Mark B. Gone pen, that water soluble pen. Guys, if you don't know, Halo Inspirations is my sister, my sister Angel, how I love the pieces. And if you are in the Virginia area, I'm gonna have to get the address of the location because she opened up her own quilt boutique quilt shop. It's a quilt shop. Yes, yes. So congratulations are in order to my good friend, my good sister. Guys, this I can't believe. Well, last week I was able to finish one on while I was on, and now this week I was able to finish one while I was on. So I'm super duper excited. Now I'm moving my machine out of the way. If you don't know, I do sew my quilt to my leaders. Let me grab a seam ripper here. I do that because I don't like getting stuck by pins. So the only thing I have to do is pop that first seam. This is a base. I sew it on with a basting stitch, not a regular stitch, just a basting stitch. I had to pull it because I got a whole bunch of thread right here. And I just pop it down like that. There, my quilt is unloaded. Just pop that first thread. Bam. It's done. I did use a green, look at that, a green for the background. It's a green stripe. I don't want to keep moving it because it might make some of you guys dizzy, but this is the quilt top. Now, the only thing I had to do is trim it, and add my binding and hanger, and that baby will be done. It will be done. I'm coming back up so you guys get to see me. Whoo. Guys, I am super duper excited. Let's see what this chat is saying. I am so happy we did finish one. You guys know my dilemma when we were before I took my hiatus. Couldn't finish squat. Okay, let's see. Hold your phone right. There you go. Yes, yes. Love you. I'm always impressed with your quilting and you do it live. What? You are amazing. Thank you for sharing your art. Thank you so much, honey. You guys, I love me some Angel. If you don't know, it was a video that I went back when I met her in Virginia. I'm telling you guys, you want some good customer service? I mean, she delivered. I never known a quilt shop to personally deliver, not send somebody, but her herself personally delivered my items. Now, I'm not gonna say that's gonna happen for everyone, but yes, I was super duper happy about that, and we have been connected ever since. And I am rooting for her and her success in her shop, guys. And you know what? And for everybody else out here who has a YouTube channel, I'm rooting for your success on your YouTube channel. I feel so much better and stronger than I had done in many and many a months. You guys know I have been sick for a while. And I am getting stronger by the day. Do I have bad days? Yes. Yes. Like there are days where I have to take naps before my lives and stuff just so I can be mentally and physically able to come and do these. But it is a blessing to be able to come out here. And like before today, I just had a worship session, before I clicked live, thinking of the goodness of God and the things that He has brought me from. And it's just been amazing. And I'm always nervous. I'm always terrified when I come out here because I'm a kind of person, I don't like making mistakes. And if I make a mistake, it's hard for me to let that mistake lie. It just can't stay there. And that's why you saw me going back and forth sometimes when I was doing this. I was like, yeah, because I got to take that stitch out. I gotta take that little stitch out because it went a little too far over. And I'm learning to be okay with those little bitty mistakes, okay? Well, those weren't little bitty, just my mistakes. So I have to learn to, be okay with that. And yeah, and just putting positive energy into myself out onto the channel. And so you guys are going to see a couple of things a little bit different. Even if you saw my live from yesterday I was so nervous that I could not get right. Today I feel a lot more confident, a lot more in control of things, and I feel amazing, and I'm glad you guys were able to come and share this with me on tonight. And that's all I have for you guys. That's all I have for you guys. So I will be binding this quilt. You'll see pics of it up on Instagram after the blue lines are all gone. Yeah. So yeah, I don't see anything else in the chat. So I am going to wrap it up. I do have a video coming out this Friday. It's for my cross stitch. Come to watch that on my Flossing Fridays. Flossing on Fridays, I call that. I came up with the name. And by then, my babies should be here. So I get to introduce you to my babies. And yeah. So until the next video or the next live, which will be Monday, when we finish up the tree skirt. You guys want to see the tree skirt? Some of you guys didn't get to see the tree skirt. I'm super excited. Hold on, let me get my tree skirt. We'll be finishing it up. Oh, I have to walk on the other side of the garage. So come back with me on Monday and we will be finishing up this beauty right here. Let me get it right. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, I have to put the backing on before I say that we can put the binding on. So that's what we'll be doing on Monday, is putting the binding on. So that is it, guys. Until this Friday, I have a video coming out. And so the next live will be Monday for Embroidery Monday. Until then, you guys have an amazing evening, an amazing rest of the week. Be blessed.